Hi, I'm Dr. Letitia Henry with the Prevention Specialist. Okay, we're going to talk about cabbage. That's going to be our non-starchy vegetable that's featured in this video. Have you ever noticed how sometimes the simplest things can be the most rewarding? Cabbage is one of those humble heroes. It's a vegetable that's been feeding families for thousands of years, and it's still going strong today. Green, red, or even purple cabbage is a member of the Brassica family. So it's cousin to like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. A few years ago, I traveled to St. John and ended up visiting with some relatives, and my cousin's husband had the most beautiful and productive garden. And it was the first time that I saw cabbage actually growing and not just sitting on a store shelf. He picked a massive head of cabbage right then and there and gave it to me for me to take home. And let me tell you, it was just good. I mean, part of the goodness was knowing that it came straight off of the tree, but I thoroughly enjoyed eating it that for the next few days. But cabbage has been around a long time, like 4,000 years. Ancient Egyptians were eating it before they even built the pyramids, is what, as the story goes. The Greeks and Romans loved it too, using it in their meals. Even some of them used it in some of their medicinal recipes. But it's one of those old time treasures. Now, here's the good stuff. Cabbage is packed with vitamin K. Just one cup gives you 85% of the amount of vitamin K you need for the day. It's also loaded with vitamin C, fiber, antioxidants. This cabbage just keeps giving. If you're looking for a veggie that keeps your digestion happy and also helps your immune system to stay strong, cabbage got your back. It is amazing. For most of us in this part of the world, the most common way that we eat cabbage is in coleslaw. It's just a staple. Any family gathering, any church event, any holiday, you're going to have coleslaw. But here's the thing, all the sugar, the mayo that we put into the coleslaw, it kind of all adds up and it turns this low calorie vegetable into a calorie packed side dish. So I want you to consider switching things up a little. Try a vinegar-based coleslaw instead of your traditional mayo, or saute the cabbage and enjoy it without all the extras. So in the kitchen, cabbage, I want you to think of it like that friend who's good at everything, because you can have it raw, you can have it as a side dish, you can add it to stews. It's one of those vegetables that mix in beautifully. If you put that in the food processor, blend it up, you can add it to any sauce, any tomato-based sauce, any flour-based sauce, and be able to, if you need to hide it from those that you love who don't like to eat vegetables, they will never know that it's in there. So you can definitely shred some cabbage and put it in your stew beef. And you want to add it in towards the end of cooking, not at the beginning. And you'll be able to get a nice little crunch, but it'll blend seamlessly with your dish. But here's a fun fact. Fermented cabbage turns into sauerkraut or kimchi, both of which not only are delicious, but they're excellent for your gut health. So I don't want you to be afraid of experimenting and trying something new, something that's not part of our culture, but other parts of the world who've been using kimchi and sauerkraut have really good health. Their gut health is exceedingly better sometimes than here, those of us here in America have. So I want you to consider stepping outside your comfort zone a little bit and giving it a try. But cabbage reminds me of a Caribbean saying, small axe cut down big tree. It might seem simple, but its benefits are mighty. So, as unassuming as cabbage might seem, it is great in terms of helping you accomplish your health goals. So, why don't you give cabbage a try for the next month or so? And so, whether you shred it and add it to your salads, or you saute it and have it as a side, or you ferment it because you're going to try something new, this is one veggie that can nourish your body and really, really help you take your health to the next level. This is Dr. Letitia Henry with the Prevention Specialist, reminding you to add some color to your plate.